Good evening, wanderers. Tonight, I bring you the legend, the myth, from the first page in my book. When the candle is lit, the tale may begin. But once it's told, something else does the listening. Tonight, I speak of a shadow on 4 legs, whose eyes burn through the centuries, and whose paw prints have never stopped bleeding. They call it Black Shuck. A name like the cough in the dark, a creature, or perhaps a thing wearing the skin of one. Seen most often on the edge of thought. In a marsh, a moor, a church, or a body that hasn't been found yet. They say it's as tall as a man on horseback, with a coat darker than night in a graveyard. Eye burning like the stars at night. Burning red, like it remembers something you did. The old tale goes, it came in thunder. In 1577, the church of Blythburgh, the storm split the sky like a wound. And in it came Shuck. Through the doors of the church itself, a beast that should not fit through stone. A howl. It cracked bone before it reached ear. All parishioners were found torn, not clawed, not bitten, turned. Their bodies reversed in places the human body cannot reverse. A third was said to be missing. Not killed, not buried, just missing. As if Shuck had took him somewhere else. To this day, the north door of that church bears the scars, claw marks in ancient wood, burned black, but there's no carbon, no soot, just rot. Marks that deepen each time they are seen. There are no wolves in England, haven't been for centuries. So, when the locals say, it weren't no dog, you best believe them. Others have seen it, not in Blythburgh alone. Sheringham, Cromer, always coastal, always fog-wrapped. A sailor who saw it on the cliffs fell screaming into the sea. A shepherd followed it, thinking it a lost hound. All they found of him was his shoes. It does not bark, it does not pant. It watches and it remembers. One tale says that if you lock eyes with it, you, or someone you love, will die within a year. Another says you'll dream of it, and when it stops being a dream, that's when it begins to feed. They say the beast is a death omen. But what if it's worse than that? What if it's not here to warn you about your death, but to extort it? Some say it's the hound of hell. Some say it's older. That it follows the first funeral ever held in soil, and it never stopped walking after. I've seen things in this crypt, but only one of them leaves paw prints in the dust. Never seen, only heard. That soft pad of something heavy, pacing just outside of the candlelight. I never liked too many candles in, because sometimes it leaves footprints in the wax. If you've heard this far, well, you've been noticed. If you dream tonight and something breathes at your door, don't open it. Just listen and count the footsteps. I am the Fogwarden, and I shall return once the clock in the fourth room screams your name. Until then, the story has been told.